Good afternoon, W2. Sorry about that. I was about to do a live feed a second ago, but then Robert Jappy called me just as I was about to press. I think I had actually pressed start by the look of that. But anyway, Robert just called me, close some notifications up, and he tells me that he's had word from the barrister's assistant, who has been promised by the barrister that we will have a draft declaration by the end of today. I don't know if that means 11:59 tonight. I did point out it's the fourth time that we've had a promise like this. Robert is equally incensed as we are. He is actually getting very frustrated, and he's prepared to point out, getting close, that he's on pro bono, but counsel isn't. They've been paid for this. They need to get their finger out. I mean, that said, they have got the W2U bundle and the Seed Our Future and a lot of information in there. So apparently we will have word by the end of today, which is interesting because I've just posted into the group the letter that I've received back from Essex Police, and one that I intend to send the reply to them. So if you could have a look at that, give me your feedback, that'd be great. I'm going to send that at 4:20 p.m. So if you want to have a say, now's your chance to stick it in. I haven't got long before daddy duties resume, so I'm trying to have a bit of hyper focus and get as much as I can do in the meantime. So yeah, I'll be sending that letter back to Essex Police very shortly. That again, well, not just Essex Police, actually every police force in the UK, to put them on notice to cease and desist with their misrepresentation and misinformation about cannabis and their participation in the fraudulent war on cannabis. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, calling them out. But yeah, please have a read and then I'll send it. What was the other thing? I will be writing other letters, but that's not to do with cannabis legislation. That's to do with other legislation, which I intend to move on now. As soon as I hear word from Robert, I'm going to be straight on this to give you a live feed. Whatever we have back from the barrister, by that I mean they're what I have no idea. They should be coming back with a draft declaration of incompatibility between the Misuse of Drugs Act and the Human Rights Act. But I've no idea. They might write back and say, fuck off, I'm not touching that. I haven't got a clue. So we just got to wait and see. I'm hoping we've presented it in such a way, because there's so many different minds have come together to help form, well, not just the one document, the two documents. I'm hoping it will show counsel a path through that they've never considered before, and the facts about cannabis that they never knew before. So in essence, I imagine this weekend has been significantly eye-opening for these very disciplined, legally minded people. So I imagine it's been quite a mind blow to see what us lay people have come up with from the front line of surviving the war on drugs, or the war on cannabis specifically for W2U. So please have a look. I'll pin the post. I'll do that now. My ugly move. I'm going to pin the post, and yeah, please have a look. Market announcement. There we go. So on there, it's a pinned post now. The response from Essex Police: they have confirmed that they are conducting professional standards investigation. Oh, I've put an extra T in there. Oh no, it's their spelling mistake, not mine. Which I have copied below, and also copied. Oh no, it's mine. That's all right then. So anyway, they are going to do a professional standards investigation. I did tag Ivan Jones in it because, you know, we've got police in the group, so we might as well let them know what we're doing, mightn't we? Because we've got nothing to hide. Crikey, I've got sausage fingers today. Could do with some assistance. So there we go. There we have my proposed response to the whole police force of the UK, actually not just to Essex Police, just to remind them that they are not acting according to that attestation. They are not acting according to how they have sworn. They are putting the rule of law above truth and evidence, and they're putting political conflicted interests above the rights and the human rights of the people that they are there to serve. So I am feeling extremely failed by the police, not just because I live in fear of them smashing my door down and taking my possessions and accosting me and sticking me in their cells, but they're failing to protect us all from politicians who have been very deceitful. So it's time now for the police to step up and stand by the people for a change instead of the politicians. It's not the politicians that pay them, it's the people through our taxes. So Arvin Jones, if you're watching, this little sick man from his sick bed is very sick and tired of the persecution of healthy people because they choose cannabis. So you have a duty and a diligence to help them, please, sir, and every other chief constable in the country has so too. So thank you very much. I look forward to your responses.